You're in your 20s. The world feels wide open. You've got energy, ambition, and dreams. But there's one thing most people forget at this stage. Time is your biggest financial advantage. If you start investing now, you can build wealth that grows for decades. But here's the truth. Most young investors lose money not because they start wrong, but because they start recklessly. Today, we'll break down how to invest in your 20s without losing it all, step by step. We'll cover mindset, strategy, and the simple habits that build real wealth. Before you buy a single stock or crypto coin, you need the right mindset. Your 20s are for building, not gambling. When you think long-term, everything changes. You stop chasing hype and you start building foundations. Let's talk about the psychology of investing. Rule number 1, think decades, not days. Compounding rewards patience. The market rewards time in the game, not timing the game. Rule number 2, understand risk. Investing isn't about avoiding risk, it's about managing it. And rule number 3, focus on consistency, not perfection. A few dollars every week beats waiting for the perfect investment. Money mindset isn't about getting rich quick, it's about getting rich for sure. Before investing, build a stable base. Think of your finances like a house. You can't build a roof before the foundation. The foundation has 3 parts. First, budgeting. You need to know where your money goes. Use the 50-30-20 rule. 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings and investments. Second, your emergency fund. Save at least 3 to 6 months of living expenses. This protects your investments from panic withdrawals when life hits. And third, debt management. Pay off high-interest debt first. If your credit card interest is 20%, that's a guaranteed 20% loss. No investment consistently beats that. When your base is solid, you're ready to grow wealth. Investing without stability is like running on ice. Exciting but dangerous. Now that your foundation is set, let's understand how investing really works. Investing is simply using money to make more money by owning assets that appreciate or pay you income. There are 3 key concepts. Return, which is the profit you make. Risk, the chance your investment loses value. And your time horizon, which is how long before you need the money. Short-term thinking leads to stress. Long-term thinking leads to wealth. Imagine you invest just $200 a month from age 22 to 60. At a 7% average return, you'd end up with nearly $500,000. But if you start just 10 years later, you'd have less than half of that. That's the power of compounding, earning returns on your returns. Time turns small actions into massive results. So, where should you actually put your money? There are 4 main places for young investors to begin. First, stocks and ETFs, or exchange-traded funds. These are ownership shares in companies. ETFs let you own dozens or even hundreds of stocks at once, giving you diversification with one click. Start with low-cost index funds like an S&P 500 ETF. They outperform most active investors over time. Second, retirement accounts like a 401k or an IRA. If your job offers a 401k with a company match, that's free money. Always take it. If not, open a Roth IRA where your contributions can grow tax-free. Third, crypto, but carefully. Crypto is high risk but has high potential. Allocate no more than 5 to 10% of your portfolio here. Stick to top assets like Bitcoin and Ethereum and never invest money you can't afford to lose. And finally, real estate. You can invest in property indirectly through REITs, real estate investment trusts, even with small amounts. Remember, diversification is your best protection. Don't put all your money into one thing or one trend. Most young investors fail not because of a lack of knowledge, but because of emotion. Here are 5 mistakes that can destroy your financial progress. Mistake number 1. Chasing trends. FOMO, the fear of missing out, is your biggest enemy. If everyone's getting rich fast, you're probably already late. Number 2. Ignoring fees. High-fee apps and funds eat away at your returns. Over decades, a 1% fee can cost you tens of thousands of dollars. Number 3. Investing before paying down high-interest debt. Your debt's interest rate is a guaranteed loss. Beat that first. Number 4. Trying to time the market. Even experts fail at this. Instead, invest a fixed amount regularly. This is called dollar-cost averaging. And mistake number 5. Lifestyle inflation. When your income grows, don't just let your expenses grow with it. Save and invest more. Don't just spend more. The difference between rich and broke investors often isn't what they buy. It's what they don't do. Now that you know what to do, let's talk about how to stay consistent. Here's the long-term wealth blueprint for your 20s. First, automate everything. Set up automatic transfers to your savings and investment accounts. This removes emotion from the process. Second, keep learning. Read 1 finance book a month. Watch reliable channels. Knowledge compounds just like money. Third, track your net worth. It's not what you earn, it's what you keep. Track your progress quarterly to stay motivated. Fourth, stay invested through market crashes. When markets fall, that's when wealth is built. Panic sellers lose, but long-term investors win by buying at a discount. And finally, focus on your own growth, not flash. Don't compare your Chapter 1 to someone else's Chapter 20. Stay consistent and stay patient. Your 20s are your superpower. You have time, energy, and the ability to learn. If you start investing now, even with small amounts, you're setting your future self up for freedom, security, and choice. The information provided on this channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only. We are not a licensed financial advisor, and the content shared here should not be considered financial, investment, or legal advice. Always conduct your own research and consult with a qualified financial advisor before making any investment or financial decisions. Remember, wealth isn't built in a day. It's built every day. Investing involves risk, and past performance does not guarantee future results. You are solely responsible for your financial decisions and outcomes. By watching, subscribing, or engaging with this channel, you acknowledge that we are not liable for any financial losses or damages arising from the use of this content. Subscribe for more investing and money documentaries that help you understand how wealth truly works. Thanks for watching True History of Finance. Remember, invest wisely, stay consistent, and stay patient. We will see you in the next episode.